Good evening. My name is Vance Johnson. I'm a Denver Bronco, former Denver Bronco, 10 years. Played with John Elway, and originally from Trenton, New Jersey. Yeah. Which leads me to my point here. I'd like to thank Governor Christie for allowing me this opportunity to stand here with these great men and all of you to talk about this problem we have with addiction. To start peeling back the onion, so to speak. To start bringing it to the forefront, to start breaking stigma. You know, I always wondered why I had a chance to run the streets just a couple blocks from here to race for 25 cents a race. So I could reach that goal. My parents moved me from Trenton thinking if they moved me out of this area that I wouldn't fall off the wagon to find alcohol or find drugs. But actually, when I was 23 years old, my first football game, I dropped the punt and I started to use. And then I started coping that way as things would happen in my life. Growing up in and around domestic issues and around addiction, it was just a matter of time before it found me and it took me down. I ended up losing a son that was killed by a drunk driver. 10 years in the NFL, 3 Super Bowls with John Elway. The Olympic team, never having a problem with addiction, but then when I started, I couldn't stop. When I lost my son, I ended up using myself into a coma. I was laying there dead, and my sister took a deathbed picture of me. When I was laying there, I realized that, you know what, there must be something more than just going to the Super Bowl and being a great football player. There had to be a reason why I was wearing that number 82 jersey for the Denver Broncos. And now I know what that was all about. So that I could have a mighty fall. So when I was offered an opportunity to come back to my home state and be a part of Trenton, to be a part of hope, to be a part of a community, that I was here to do that. To be here with you. You know, Trenton comes from a long time ago, and it did a lot of different things in this whole country to build the country to what it is today. And that's the reason why that sign says, what Trenton makes. Well, there's something else we're going to make. And by the grace of God, I had a chance now to be home and meet with Governor Christie and sit in his office and watch him be transparent and talk about how it affected him years ago. In fact, I'm glad he didn't make it to the White House because he could do a lot more saving lives with this addiction stuff than dealing with the drama they have going on over there, right? Amen. So I'm glad to be here today, and I would ask you, our community, to use myself as a former athlete, use these other ball players, so we can go out there and teach our communities, teach our kids. And it's just not just high school, because I go around the country talking to thousands of kids, and all of them are raising their hands saying they know someone suffering with addiction. It starts even younger than that. And as far as social media, I got you live on my Facebook right now because it's all about hope. It's about breaking stigma and transparency for me. So let's do me a favor. This is how I'm going to end this thing. We don't watch the football game so we can just watch guys run in the huddle and say, ready, break, and run back to the sidelines, do we? We don't watch them so they run out again and just go in the huddle and then say, ready, break, and go back to the sidelines. We're in the huddle right now. And there's something we have to do when we leave from here. Because someone's sobriety has your name on it. We've all lost someone. And that's the reason why we're here today. Can you hold your candles up for me, please, so I can show everyone that's watching my Facebook page? It's going to start in Trenton, right? God bless you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. I'm with Futures of Palm Beach as the outreach coordinator, as a spokesperson down in Florida, but I'm here in Jersey to show people the way to get sober and get clean. God bless you. Thank you.